So this is blowing my mind. We got Adam Eastman's wheelchair from when he got a car smashed his ankle in Warrenton. So if you're driving in Warrenton, please do not smash ankles. What was kind of notable about Adam, also known as Trax, is that even as he was still in his wheelchair, he was such a belligerent, train-hopping, red-headed alcoholic, he'd still jump into all the fights, whether or not he knew what was going on and who was the evildoer. But in his Sagittarius wisdom, he did have a thing against men who beat up on women, and his legendary disgust for the misogyny of the Pacific Northwest made him quite a bit of a hero when it came to protecting women and domestic violence victims. However, sometimes he was too drunk to be of much assistance. One time he actually tried to jump into Quentin, aka Nicholas, the Beacon House model painter dude with the monoboard, was assaulting a homeless man outside filling bellies, and Adam jumped in to attack George when George was providing security against Quentin Nicholas's victim. So when I wrote an email to Aaron Carlson about it, I jumped into the middle where Adam was going to attack George by mistake, and I was like, no, George is cool, he's like us, he's a peacemaker. So I had verbally tried to intervene, but I had my knitting needle, so I was right in between beautiful red-headed Adam and beautiful red-headed George, which is a dream I have. And oh, it looks like we got a dead bird. So that's, whoa, it's okay, we're cool. Yeah, that's not so good. So we've heard he might be dead, but we've also heard he might be in Warrenton. He probably moved on. And Quentin basically smooth-talked Aaron Carlson, so when she wrote me back, oh, that's not what he said, or he had a different side of the story. Well, I'm like, since when do you assault people like a foot shorter than you who are homeless, elderly, and drunk outside of the feeding day center, unless you're a total jerk? So evidently because I witnessed Nicholas Quentin assault, or because I reported Ozark Borak saying blue balls every time he delivers wrappers to the homeless, I reported the sexual innuendo he uses around the homeless. Evidently I'm the one who gets to be kicked out. But like, I wasn't going anyway, because I'd been harassed so badly by Jules and Jonathan and whatnot. And I didn't want to be assaulted, and I didn't want my loved one to be assaulted. And all the little meth purveyors, I didn't want them to give meth to my loved one either. So we were basically avoiding the whole scene anyway. So getting kicked out of someplace you're not going is just kind of, I guess it's Ozark's revenge. So filling empty bellies used to be inclusive, low barrier, full of love, simple and humble. And now it's just like elitist, exclusive, retaliatory, anti-whistleblower, anti-woman. And if you complain about all of the domestic abuse the women victims have to undergo and how their abusers are there hanging out and taking up all the space in the ADA unfriendly downstairs pit, you might be excluded. So everybody knows you'll be excluded because Ozark's constantly threatening to exclude people. So if you're going to complain about disability rights in 2022, you will be excluded. Domestic violence, drug dealing, and or Quentin assaulting Dwayne, thereby enacting Adam Eastman and George to come to the defense of whatever the weird situation is. And George has his Christmas trousers on, and he is rocking this wheelchair for a little gadabout on a Sunday in the season of Gemini. And so I emailed the letter May 19th, got an immediate call from Officer Herrera, who was like, basically Ozark called the police on me for reporting his sexual innuendo around the homeless. So talk about like abusing the police to protect your misconduct. Isn't that straight out of the abuser playbook? And he smiled at me really goofy the other day as I'm shouting across the street, I've been kicked out. You know, I was always very polite. It was very clear you have to be very polite in order not to be kicked out, unless you have the blackmail on him from back in his druggy days. So some of the really wild people know what's up. So, yeah, I don't see any cans. Yeah, I do see cans. Okay. So this is the good life here, guys. Welcome to Astoria, 10 cents.